Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundless success to join today. Let's get you to the next level.
We're here because the news is being distorted. We're here because people are being inundated with misinformation on social media. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
The Clintons subpoenaed, Social Security being modernized, nuclear power on the moon, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. The House Oversight Committee has subpoenaed former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton for testimony regarding Jeffrey Epstein. Committee Chair James Comer sent a flurry of subpoenas related to Epstein on Tuesday morning, with the Clintons being just two of the people that House investigators are looking to hear from. Comer also sent a subpoena to the Department of Justice for records related to Epstein's case. Others who are being compelled to appear are former FBI Directors James Comey and Robert Mueller, as well as ex-Attorneys General Loretta Lynch, Eric Holder, William Barr, Jeff Sessions, and Alberto Gonzales. Trump says that pharmaceutical tariffs could be as high as 250%. The president revealed that he plans to formally announce tariffs on the pharmaceutical industry within the next week or so in an attempt to force drug manufacturing to the U.S., he told CNBC yesterday. It would start with a small tariff, Trump said, before rising to 150% in a year to a year and a half, and eventually to 250%. Pharma companies have argued that tariffs could drive up costs and threaten their ability to fund research for new medicines. Trump also said he will soon unveil tariffs on semiconductors, most of which are made in Taiwan. Senator Adam Schiff from California is under criminal investigation for mortgage fraud, according to a Trump administration source. Fox News host Laura Ingraham broke the news on Tuesday night on the Ingraham Angle, saying the source said a criminal investigation is being conducted by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Maryland on possible charges involving mortgage fraud. The investigation comes a month after a story broke about the Federal Housing Finance Agency sending a criminal referral to the Department of Justice, alleging that Schiff, in multiple instances, falsified bank documents and property records to acquire more favorable loan terms. In a 2011 affidavit signed by the then California congressman, Schiff certified that a property in Montgomery County, Maryland, is his primary residence. The Social Security Administration announced it would no longer issue paper checks starting on September 30th. The agency noted in a blog post announcing the move that electronic funds transfers get payments to beneficiaries faster than paper checks, while also providing increased security against fraud and saving the federal government millions of dollars annually, as paper checks cost about 50 cents each to issue, while EFTs are less than 15 cents. While the SSA is looking to transition as many beneficiaries as possible to direct deposit or a prepaid debit card designed for federal benefit payments, known as the Direct Express card, the agency does plan to continue issuing paper checks under some limited circumstances. Other agencies, such as the IRS, have already phased out paper checks over the past decade. NASA is fast-tracking plans to place a nuclear reactor on the moon by 2030, aiming to power future lunar bases and outpace rival efforts by China and Russia. Acting NASA Administrator Sean Duffy issued a directive calling for the deployment of fission surface power systems, citing national security and the risk that other nations could establish territorial keep-out zones. The proposed reactor would generate at least 100 kilowatts, enough to sustain operations during the moon's 2-week-long nights when solar power fails. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcast app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.